Kate Johnson, Mainlands 4. I was appalled as I watched the last commission meeting. To start, one commissioner nominated himself as vice mayor, out of regular sequence. All this was a power play to set up the rest of the meeting and beyond. It became plain. The new commissioners, who promised to be impartial in their election bids, quickly showed their hands. They were in lockstep with one commissioner and seemed well informed of the issues ahead of time, unlike others on the dais. Items were put on the agenda, and the city manager told that there was no supporting documentation, as is the procedure. Therefore, some on the commission had no advance notice of what was being brought forth and no time to prepare evidence. Yet, the new commissioners knew what was coming. It's playing politics at the expense of Tamarac residents. The vice mayor didn't want to go through a process. Rather, he wanted to appoint people. He refused to answer the mayor about the issues he was going to bring up and kept refusing to answer even when asked directly. When the vice mayor began his agenda, it was obvious as to why no answers or supporting documentation were given ahead of time. The vice mayor and his allies voted to fire our attorney at 12 noon that same day and rehire a previous law firm, again starting at 12 noon, while saying the current attorney is an excellent attorney. How did that happen if manipulation and planning behind the scenes did not occur? Of course it did. It reeks of political payback. Anyone who understands the legal system understands we have legal matters pending. We will have to pay this new attorney for work already done on behalf of the city as they catch up on cases. It will cost us double. With regard to the city manager, again, there was no process, but an appointment to the position. My doctorate is in leadership and organizational development. This goes against any standards of practice. It is unprofessional and unwise to appoint people to such vital positions without opening them up for solicitation when there may be better candidates who would serve the city well. Both the new attorney and the new city manager may be the best candidates, but how do we know? No one else was given the opportunity. 3 commissioners strong-armed their way to take these actions. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. What you have done goes against any sense of fairness or equity. It is like appointing a school superintendent or principal without opening the position for applications. You would never think to do that. You would not think it was fair or equitable. I would encourage the new commissioners to uphold their campaign promises to be impartial and fair. I would also encourage that this hasty process of firing and hiring be reversed. Otherwise, the commission continues to be an aggravation to its residents and a laughingstock for news fodder.
Ms. Johnson, thank you very much. Thank you. Is there anyone who did not sign up who wishes to speak?
Good evening. Elizabeth Walter, Sunflower, Heathgate Development. As a government employee for another agency for the last 27, 28 years, I believe I'm very well versed in the process for contracts, procurements, and as well as budgets, annual budgets. I know decisions to change vendors and go into new contracts are not taken lightly. And it seems that in this situation, to change out these attorneys, it was just on a whim. So I'm requesting to see any and all documentation that our commissioners received that you based your decision on. I want to see emails. I would like to see text messages, any phone recordings that you have. I'm requesting to see all of that, because I would like to know, as well as a lot of people here and a lot of people not here, we would like to know what this decision was based on. Thank you.
Thank you, and I believe someone from staff will talk with you regarding public records requests.